This is Alex Harris for ESBR Boxing. Pleasure, as always, to be joined by Dave Coldwell. And Dave, after a very exciting fight, I suppose the best way to put it, what do you make of it?
Galal Yafai was just absolutely outstanding. I thought he was phenomenal in there. It wasn't just relentless; he was smart as well. Everything he was doing, he was thinking all the way through. I think caught him with a big shot in the first 10 seconds, and that was it. That was a part of the fight. After 10 seconds, that's it. It was on him like a shark. Outstanding. Sonny just looked overwhelmed. He looked lost. He looked it was just so one-sided. I mean, this is a fight we thought was going to be a 50-50 fight, a pick-em fight, and it was just completely one-sided.
Do you think, after the second round, you could kind of tell it was going to end up being stopped?
Yeah. I think you just knew just by the reactions and by how the first round and then the second round panned out. It just looked like a matter of time. A couple of people were saying, "Oh, Galal can't keep this up," but I thought it could because it wasn't loading up. It wasn't like swinging. It was touch, manoeuvring, cutting off his exits, trapping him, and then finding the odd shot and then banging him in. So, it was just outstanding.
Have you ever heard a fighter say that they don't want to be in there and then stay another 5 more rounds afterwards?
No, I've heard. No, not really, no. But I've heard where obviously fighters fight, they get disheartened in fights, and you may say to them, I'll give you one more round, or or a fighter's way behind and you're about to pull him out, you say, listen, I'm going to give you one more round, I'm going to pull you out. But for somebody to say, I don't want to be here, no.
Do you think that was in his mind before the fight at all?
Only Sonny Edwards can tell you that. I don't know. It's a position he's not used to being in, because usually Sonny can be slick and tricky and keep out of the way. Right from 10 seconds in, he couldn't do that with him. So it's not a position that he was too familiar with. I know, with Bam, he got stopped, and it was with hard shots, but it wasn't a one-sided beatdown like that. It was where the man's right on top of you. I don't think he's probably never experienced it.
Is Galal now ready for a world title?
Well, listen, you can look at that performance and say yes, but I'm probably in the minority, and I'll still say, listen, he's 9 fights in. Depends on who the champion is and who the target, but depends on who the champion is, to be honest.
And one final question from me. Just, Conor Benn's been calling out Barrios a lot. Do you believe that fight will happen next?
Probably.
Excellent.
He's a big name. He's a draw. He's back able to box again now. I think they'll just go for the biggest fights that are out there, and Barrios is the champion that they've targeted, and he's called out. So I can definitely see that.
Dave, I always appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.